So the latest cumulative traders report out of the CFTC. In this case, they reduced short positions by the US dollar index. That's taken long buys up a little bit, but the real focus when it comes to the FX majors is on the euro. And that's because not only did they shift to majority long recently, but they've been upping that majority long buys ever since, up now to 66%. The euro, an underperformer, so shorts that have been pulled out a bit prematurely and longs that have been initiated a little bit stuck. When it comes to the pound, longs definitely got stuck on that move all the way down to 114. Since then, though, they've been unwinding both long and short positioning, but especially longs. And in this case, we're seeing that the long buys down to 54%, not that far off from shifting to majority short. Safe haven currencies, they remain majority long, not much of a change there, anticipating further risk-off moves. And when it comes to commodity currencies, they remain majority short, anticipating that they're going to continue to weaken, raising the bias up to 68% in the Australian dollar and down a little bit to 67% in the Canadian dollar. Now, when it comes to commodities, the real focus is on oil. The report is issued on Friday, but the positions are as of last Tuesday. So this is right before we got that big move on Thursday and Friday. And so that means that what we saw was a big increase in both long and short positioning for oil. But because we're looking at it in percentage terms, the bias dropped from 80% to 77%. Now, those short positions have been initiated roughly within the $19 to $24 range. And that means that they did get squeezed by that move higher. And they're hoping that when markets open, that it's going to gap lower because of the fact that the emergency meeting has been postponed from Monday to about Wednesday or Thursday this week. So what about precious metals? They remain majority long in all of them. But in the case of the palladium, that's where we saw the biggest change in terms of percentage, up from 53 to 63%. Lastly, in indices, usually there isn't much going on here, but there is a lot going on this time around. And that's because they've shifted from majority long to majority short, heavy short, 70% in the Dow. And when it comes to the S&P 500, they've also shifted to a slight majority short, 51%, whereas the NASDAQ, although they're still majority long, the bias has dropped to 60%.